Hello and welcome to a new series for this channel, Project Highrise. It's a sim tower type game from SomaSim. It's been around on YouTube and Twitch with some of the bigger named streamers running around with pre-release keys. I will just very quickly say that giving pre-release keys out 2 months before a game is due to be released is, yeah, it leaves the rest of us chomping at the bit. I've been massively anticipating this, and let's hope it doesn't disappoint. I've spent about an hour playing around with the game just to get used to the UI, so you don't have to watch me fail miserably, although I'm sure some people do watch me fail miserably, but this isn't Civilization 5. This is a game that I might actually succeed in, so yeah, let's get straight into it then. So contracts, a good way to make money these are. So we've already got one already called Proof of Concept. The city's Department of Planning and Development wants to encourage small landlords to improve their buildings, reach daily rent revenues of $1,000 to be awarded a neighborhood development grant. Pays $500 up front and $500 on completion, so I've already had the $500 up front then. I'll take it. Yeah. So I must have started the game with 9,500, and then this contract is giving me 500. Okay. It also grants 10 buzz, which we'll come back to later. So we're going to take a second contract. We've got two choices. I think we've got two choices, four choices. Studio apartments. And a bit of variety. Lack of diversity in food offerings. By adding a place that serves breakfast, a place that serves lunch, and a place that serves coffee. Interesting. Keep an eye on that then. We're going to start off with basic offices because that basically gets us 16 businesses in, which then kind of means that they probably will then want to go and eat breakfast, lunch, and have a coffee. So we'll sign that contract. So the others are no longer available because you can only have 2 at a time. So yes, we've signed that. Okay, lovely. We're going to build basically 2 towers. There's going to be one over here, which is the commercial. One over here, which is the residential, and then the bit in the middle is going to be food, entertainment, etc. So let's start off by actually building some building. So let's have a space where the lift's going to go. Water cabinets is going to be something that we need later. I ought to explain these. Everything comes through this pipe. So your water, your gas, your electric, your phone, your cable TV, it all comes through this pipe. And then you need various cabinets to basically draw off what you need. At the moment, I think we've got a small electric unit. Let me have a look. Yes, that's the small one. The large one's like that, and the super large one is like that. Yeah, okay. Kind of just looks like the same thing, but with 2 more units. It is. Reuse of graphics. Hey. So yeah, we have phone, we have cable, we have water and gas. Now we don't have any of these other things at the moment because we've not built the corresponding unit. We're not going to just yet. We're only interested in electrics. So we've got a space for the lift. Then probably a water cabinet because electric, phone and TV all share the same sort of cabinets because they're all just cables. That's fine. And then water and gas they share their own cabinets as well. Water and gas together, not a problem. Water and electric, no, what's electric? Yeah, and gas and electric. Ooh, yeah. You don't want to do that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bit finicky. This painting the, selecting the areas to build. It'd be nice if you could just click and drag and then sort of adjust with some sort of indicator that told you how many you were doing. Yeah, I know. I'm 5 minutes in and I'm already saying how things should change. I know. Right, let's get... Oh, and we're going to need electric lines. Now, there is a little bit of a... I don't know if it's a bug, I don't know if it's a cheat, I don't know if it's a sort of wink, wink, nod, nod. We've left this in there, whatever. But when you put electrics in, or anything else, you only need to do every other one. Yeah. And at this early part of the game, every single penny counts. So, you know what? I don't care if there is a cheat. Right. Let's get our workers... Oi! Get up! Yeah, I know, you got work to do. Yeah, just get one of it. Lazy. Now, the trick with these guys, I found, is that you have to wait until they get right to the last bit that they're doing. And then pause, then give them some more work, and then... hopefully they won't go all the way back to their base. Right, if I pause now. So, we want offices. We want 1, 2, 3 there. And then there'll be a 4th one at the end. Aha, right. And let's get insurance in first, because they generally just want an electric line and copy services. Now, I haven't put any room in yet for copy services. It'll go somewhere in the basement. I'm leaving this whole line free just for utilities. So it's going to come down here somewhere. I'm going to have to build a lift down to it. I suppose I could do stairs, couldn't I, to start off with? Yeah. At least until I need to put water in for something. So no. Stairs take up slightly more room than lifts. They are cheaper, but I think it's probably a false economy. So let's pick out those who are willing to pay a bit more. King Insurance will pay us 105. I'll go with the King. Mazur and Co. Yeah, okay. It's quite good as well in a sense. The picking out the ones who are willing to pay more first, and they're the ones closest to the lift. Everybody else has to walk past their office. Yeah. Ho Insurance. Okay. And then, before these guys run out of work and get all bored, let's put some space in for a couple of lifts. And 1, 2. So that will probably keep them busy for a moment while I get that last office in. Yeah, this is very much a micromanagement game. Oh, they're going to go straight for those anyway. Yeah, no, that is actually more important. So, lovely. And let's get the last one of those in. Eagle Insurance. Why not? Right, then we're looking at the copy service. So, copy service can be down. Let's leave 1 for the electrics, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we are going to need a lift so that the guys can actually get down there. And while we're thinking about it, electrics, wiring closet. So that allows me to go up or down. And then left or right, we just need to put the lines in. Just going to do that for now. I probably don't need to do more than just the first bit, just so he pulls into the room. That's probably overkill, but we will expand in these directions anyway. So, you know, money spent now will be money that I don't need to spend later, is the idea. Right, so we've got insurance agents on the way. And we want to get a copy service in to keep them happy. So let's focus on that first. Unfortunately, there is only pause, single speed and double speed. There is no super faster speed. There needs to be a 3-speed. Especially for these early parts of the game. Ah, lifts take priority over offices, maybe. Or maybe they just move to the nearest thing. Difficult to say. Yeah, still going. Aha. Okay, they're on the last bits there now, so... so we have insurance, accountants or lawyers or creatives. So... let's get that in place. And a lift. And a electric cabinet. And electric lines. I can see this getting slightly annoying to do the every other one, but yeah. I am going to extend to the end, so we'll do that. Okay. Oh, so that's the end of the first day. We've had revenues of 500. Oh, yeah. That's the 500 that we got supposedly from the proof of concept contract that apparently was signed for us when we turned up. Total expenses of 2,492. Gonna have to keep my eye on that. That's like a quarter of our money that we have spent. So yeah, let's just keep an eye on that. Okay, so let's try and get this copy service in. Lovely. They have electric? They have electric. Okay. Aha, he does move to the nearest thing. Fantastic. Although, why did you come all the way to the bottom? I don't know. Okay, so the insurance guys are completely set up, which is good. So now we start working on the next set of offices. Given the time of date is 4 AM in the morning, let's okay, so let's see, accountants. There's 5 of them. They expect a courier service and a greater variety. Okay, so they sorry, they expect a courier service, but it's not a an insistence. It's not a blocker, but it just makes them, it just kind of reduces their happiness if there isn't one. But they do need a greater variety of food court restaurants. Well, we don't have a restaurant, so yeah. Although there are 2 who don't need restaurants. Oh, it needs a phone line. Really? Do I want to get into phones this early? What are we talking about? Maybe about 100 to do the electrics, and then you're talking 50 for the cabinet. So it's about 500. 500, and I'm not quite sure what a difference in rental will be? Will it be much more than what these guys are willing to pay? Legal offices needs more small restaurants, and creative offices needs a greater variety of cafes. Yes, the creatives love their coffee. That's the question now. Do I grab the two people who don't need additional services, or you know what? Either way, we are eventually going to need a restaurant. So let's do this. Let's make sure it's got electric. I think that's enough, isn't it? That should be enough. And let's have a look at what we can get. So, bearing in mind that we might want to sign that other contract later, so we are looking for breakfast, lunch, and coffee. Well, cafe will be coffee. Food court. Pre-made, serves lunch. Serves lunch. I see. Well, we'll have the sushi. Sushi for lunch, folks. Aha! He's gone straight off to sort out the sushi. Okay. Oh, that in place. Do I have to wait for that to be built before? It still says needs a greater variety. Okay. Well, at this rate, I just want people moving in. So we'll take the two that don't need additional services. Muchas gracias. And then, so let's see. Do I put another? Okay, let's see if we can do. Can I actually access that screen without needing to? Let's see. Yes, I don't really know of any way of accessing some of these screens without actually having an office or a. Although I can allocate rooms and then you can't take them away. That doesn't seem to cost any money. Okay. So legal. We've got some legal willing to move in. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, no, go with that. Pays rent 150, so they're not actually that much better then. 155, 150, 145. Okay. So let's not worry too much about those at the moment. Legal. Phone, electric line, courier and copy services. Okay. Some of them want phone lines as well. They definitely want courier service as well as copy service. Okay. Well, we can do that. Let's get courier service down here. Let's extend this cable. I think that will be enough. It goes into the place, so that's good enough. And then once we've got that in place, we'll start building a floor for legal, I think. Might as well allocate another restaurant, but not necessarily use it at the moment. Need at least one prestige for cafes. Serves lunch. So let's decline. Let's place an ad and see what happens. We don't want two places to do lunch. Oh, first ever workers are turning up. Huzzah! Right, all good. These guys are going to come down here and finish this bit. I think that means they're about to finish that, so... let's do a little bit up here. And create a lift. There we go. Don't want to distract them too much, and then as soon as they've done that bit, we'll get a courier service in. Courier service in. Let's see, courier service. There we go. Did we... food courts. Serves lunch, serves lunch. Get the impression restaurants are very much a lunch thing. So, we don't care about those then. How's the old accountants doing? Yes, greater variety of food court restaurants. Does that mean I'm going to need to have two restaurants? I'd rather not at the moment. Okay, he's on his way down there to do the courier service. So, before this one of the top gets distracted, let's do this. Yeah. And then we can get legal into that top area. Aha! There we go. So do I want another restaurant anyway? Is that what this game is trying to tell me? Food court restaurants. I'm going to wait until I can... How long is it going to take me to get prestige of 1? 20 population apparently. And when can I get cafes? Okay. So let's get this 1 star. And then we'll have a look at cafes, and it might be the cafes is where breakfast and is sold. If it's not, then do I need to re-advertise for a restaurant that does breakfast? Oh. Yep, even the workers have to go and stop for a bite to eat, apparently. So, let's see. Legal. Wow, so an extra premium of... Needs a phone line. Got... Well, there's only 4. So I'm going to need a phone line, because otherwise I'm going to have to keep re-advertising for ones who don't. So I'm going to have to get the phone line in. So let's go take a look at that. phone switchboard. Let's see. I probably want to. Let's have a look. 50 phone connections, 150 phone connections. Same with electric, I imagine. 150 electrical connections. Yeah. So that being the case, sorry about that. That moment when you think you're about to sneeze, so you quickly hit mute, and then the sneeze goes away. Of course. Right, let's give this tube to start off with 10 phone connections. 10? 1, 2, at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 if the creative's needed. So yeah, no, we can do that. It's not a false economy, it's a good start, it's a small start. So, we then need to create phone lines. As you can see, you've already got wiring along there because the pipe. Yeah. So now, we're going to need, at least up here, there was one guy. Ah, yes, this is where really the people who want phones should go in first. Didn't think that one through, did I? We're going to need phone below for these offices at the back. I'll do. So, accountants. Sundays a greater variety of food courts. Oh. Apparently accountants are fussy eaters. Oh, not quite. Let's see, so legal, Central Detective Services, yes, we'll have you. Wonder N. Robbles Investigations. I forgot that they have a tendency to deal with offices before structure for some strange reason. Okay, so... Yep, they're going to go back to their office. I know they are. I think they deserve a rest at this point. Ooh! Oh, low power. Ah. Right. So... Let's take a look. Yes, because one of these will do 10 electrical connections, and we've got 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've just recently gone over, haven't we? I don't think it counts ones where people haven't moved in. So, if you put a second one in there, see, I could delete that and put the big one in, but that's like 5,500. Yeah, I mean... So that's what? $25 per day per connection. That one... Yeah, 75 divided by 5 is 15. So that's $15 per connection per day. And then 150, that's $10 per connection per day. So, you know, it's great in that respect. I can't actually afford 5,500 though. So, we're going to have to go with a small one. And then we can always replace the two of those with a larger one later. So now I've got 20 connections. And at some point I can swap them out for 150 when I've got the money. Not at the moment. Right, so let's get the last legal in. And we still need to think about these guys, don't we? How are we doing in terms of... Okay, we've got 18 population. We need just a little bit more. Well, I wonder how it calculates that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you like just doubles those? Or does he count these in some way? Must count these as well, mustn't it? So if there's 9 there, 9, 10, actually 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe some of them count as double. Do these guys count? 14, 15? Well, they never leave. That is something actually. I have never seen them leave. They just live here. Where do you live? I live in this tower. She fancy meeting me down at the gym? Is it in this tower? No. Then no. Okay. Yeah, I can see how that conversation might seem a bit weird. I'm going to assume that cafes are for breakfast. So what do we have? We have sushi. Serves lunch, satisfaction, very happy. See, the other thing is that putting in too many competitors to each other will make people unhappy. Oh, boo, I didn't want to do that. Never mind. Yeah. Prestige of 1. So if we could get just a couple more in, that would be great. But okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's get a hot dog grill in. Does that make you happy? It makes you happy. Right. Okay. There we go. So once they are up and running, that should help with the population. Everyone's beavering away somewhere. Oh, yeah, there's you. Hey! Completed the contract proof of concept. The reward payment of $500 has been wired to your account. If you feel up to it, more lucrative contracts may be available under the contracts menu. And we've reached a rating of 1-star prestige. This is a great step towards fame and glory. If you look down at your build menu, some new decorating options unlocked because of your higher prestige. More options will unlock later as you reach even higher levels. Okay. We had total expenses of 3,000. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So our expenses outweigh our revenues by about 10 to 1. Oh, and I'm already seeing that we haven't given these guys an electrical connection. There we go. Everybody else got electric and phone. There's a needs phone. Lovely. Does that mean now... Actually, that's of interest. What is our population now? 20. So, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. So let's have a look. Cafes. Says coffee and lunch. coffee and lunch. Seriously. Does anybody serve breakfast? Okay, so I've had a quick squint at the wiki, and apparently it's just a case of at some point breakfast will show up. It hasn't at the moment. Everything I've got is lunch. But what I don't particularly want to be doing is having 2 lunch restaurants. So, sorry. Ah, I have to clear it first. Well, fortunately I've got one over here. So, serves coffee and lunch. Serves coffee and lunch. We'll take, wow, the Cafe Berlin and the Willie's Bakery, and they are just so the same. They need water. This is the first things that need water. Okay. So we'll go with that. Now, here's an interesting thought. If residential's going over this side, and they will definitely need water, should I not put water over this side? And then water can go up here? I think so. So, it's the end for those stairs. There's curtains to the stairs. Pardon? What? And then we'll extend slightly here. Water. We'll get a plumbing closet. We'll go there. I don't really think that counts. It'd be quite funny if it does. I'm pretty sure it doesn't though. Yeah, no. So we can extend into that unit, so that now has water, or at least it will once I put that in place. There we go. Might move those guys at some point, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, that would work. We'll wait for this to be cleared up, and then we'll put another unit in place. And then we'll start trying to advertise and try and get some breakfast places in. Because if you fill up with lunch, that's going to be no good. Contracts. So, 50 people, and I think we're way off that at the moment. Incremental income. So let's go for a bit of variety. We have a restaurant that serves lunch, 1 of 1. Excellent. Yep, it counts the stuff that I've done already, which is always useful. And then we need to get the creatives in, but the creatives won't go in until... oh yes, we've dropped 1 population, haven't we? So our prestige has gone back down. But that's... there we go. Right. So let's let this get built. And then we'll worry about the floor for the creatives. And let's have a look. So, no one serves breakfast, so decline all of those. And coffee and lunch. Okay, so decline that. And replace another ad. We are looking for breakfast, people. Breakfast. In the meanwhile, let's get another floor going. And they'll need a way to access that floor. There we go. Oh, do they have electrics? No, they don't. Yes, they do. There we go. Wiring closet. Okay. Yes, we were still got a minute to go on that advert. Well, say a minute. Very quick minute. Right. Breakfast and lunch. Okay, breakfast and lunch serves lunch. Well, that seems to be the best we can do. Breakfast and lunch. So, authentic Midtown wraps or Peggy's wraps. And this is the unit that doesn't have water. And these don't need water, so... Peggy's wraps it is. So once that gets built, that should be it, I think. We now have somewhere that does breakfast. Excellent! You've completed the contract, a bit of variety. The reward payment of $1,500 has been wired to your account. Right, what can we tackle next? More people requires population of 50. We have 24 at the moment, so there's still a way to go there. Incremental income. The City's Department of Planning and Development is looking for a model of sustainable growth for retail property. Have daily rent revenues of $3,000 or more, and they'll reward you for being a beacon of financial prudence. And at the moment, what do we have at the moment? 1,490. Okay, alright, so that's we're halfway to that one. Studio Apartments would like to increase the stock of housing. They think studio apartments are best for that. Construct 10 of them and they'll be grateful. That is probably more straightforward, I think. Maybe. So let's go with that. We're not going to start building just yet. Let's focus on our creatives to finish this other one that we have. So hopefully if I put in this office, I should be able to hire creatives. They should be actually happy enough now to... yes, they are. Excellent. 180. Electrical and phone. Oh, and bottled water. Really? Oh, bottled water and office supplies. Yes, there can't be four that just want bottled water, can there? No, of course not. Bottled water and office supplies. I might as well try and tackle that sooner rather than later, hadn't I? Well, no, actually. Time are we? It's 10 in the morning. Let's not have people move in. I don't think they move in middle of the day though, do they? Right, while they're finishing off those last two, let's get these in. So let's go for the ones that pay the most. Anna M. Welsh Talent Services. Lovely. Judy I. Sykes Talent Services. Really? Yeah, okay. Well, tell you what, let's not put two talent services next to each other. Mazur Design, let's have those in next. Then we'll have Judy's talent services, and then we'll have the last one over there in just a moment. There we go. And then we'll have another talent agent or a graphic designer. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with a graphic designer. Why not? A little bit of variety. Let's not have Everyone all doing the same thing. They all want phone lines. These are busy people who need to make important phone calls. They've got electricity, haven't they? Yes, they have. Right, so I'm going to need two things. I'm going to need... ooh, gone a bit too far there. Bottled water, which is a 5 square-y thing. Lovely. And where's the other one gone? And office supplies, which is also a 5 square thingy. We can't go underneath nothing, however. But we will be doing some residential soon, so... we'll do that. Oh, that works out not too bad. I've just spotted the flaw in that. Oh no, Manji, are you really going to need to bring water services down to the basement? Water and gas basement. I'm going to assume not for now. I'm going to assume that we don't. Yeah, let's see how that pans out. Busy, busy, busy. Oh, they're going off for a lunch break. Back they go. Oh yes, people do move in partway through the day. Need to be aware of that. Hey, you've completed the contract. Basic offices. The reward payment of $1,000 has been wired to your account. Excellent. Uh-oh, we're at that low power point again. Okay. So... yeah, asking to cost far too much. So what are these costing me at the moment? 250 a day. So if I put a third one in, that'll still be cost out. The three of them will cost me 750 per day. Or I can swap them out for one of those, which will still cost 750 per day, but will give me a lot more electrical connections. Yes. Okay. That, I think, is what is going to have to be. So let's pop that in. I think it takes effect straight away. And then we'll save money on those. Does that work? I'm not sure. Let's see where I should have built that over there, shouldn't I? Looks kind of like it's working. So did these leap over gaps? Can they leap over gaps? No one's complaining about lack of... okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on. No one's complaining. Right, we're a bit short on contracts now, aren't we? Let's have a look what we've got. More people, incremental income, and industry diversification, which is medium-sized offices, and that's probably a little bit too early for that, I think. Rents are 1,490 at the moment. Increased population. Currently the population is 28. So population or rent? Rent gives you buzz, apparently. 10 if I do 10 apartments, is that like one person per apartment, or is that 2 people per apartment? Studio apartments, there's going to be a single person, isn't it? There's going to be 38 people. So yeah, let's go with the income. It also gives buzz. We'll pop over to this side, where we still need to sort out our bottled water supplies. Oh, I've just realised, because this is going to be where... Is this where there's going to be... yeah, there's going to be another lift, isn't there? Or is there? Does it really matter? Do people really need to have quite... yeah. If you want the basement, you can always come through the restaurant and go down, can't you? Of course you can. So what we're looking for? We're looking for office supplies. And we forgot about the electrics again. Yeah, no, that seems to work. Right, okay, so that's going to keep those guys happy. Everyone over there is going to be happy, I think. Yep, everyone is satisfied. Okay. So now we start looking over here, and we start looking at residential. Residential units. Studios are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they are 6 wide. Okay. Goodness. That's a scary blast from the past. Yeah, either this game is set in the past, or I have a really antiquated computer system that I'm running all this on. Yeah, okay. So we've got what, 20 adults? Adults, children. So the restaurants count as 4. So 3 restaurants. Oh, no, there's 2 restaurants. All of us 2 services. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm sure that makes sense somewhere. Let's get this in at the bottom. Office supplies. There we go. So, first little foray into commercialism is complete, and that's probably a good point to leave you for this episode. Like, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you like the series? Should I carry on with it? I can carry on anyway because I enjoy playing it. So, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.